Some great early action at Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. That's been the site of some pretty good games in football and other sports recently. The Falcons hadn't won 3 in a row since '86. They hadn't won 8 games in a season since 1980. They're on a roll. They're playing lowly Green Bay. But if you know Atlanta, you know the Ringo Starr song, "It Don't Come Easy." And that's what happened today to the Falcons, as there was a whale of a game, the Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tomczak making his 4th straight start. He was sharp. So was Sterling. Falcons lead 7-0 early. Watch Tomczak's bootleg and float one to Sharp for a touchdown at 7-all, Tom.
Yeah, and on the replay, you see Deion Sanders playing a waiting game, finally committing to the run. Sharp goes right to the end zone, gets the flip for the touchdown.
Now with the score tied at 7, once upon a time, a #1 draft pick. They forgot about him until now. Darryl Tomczak, hot, get him, go 40 yards, and the Pack lead at 14-7. Next possession for Atlanta. Billy Joe Tolliver starting in place of Chris Miller, who arrived at the park with a 103-degree fever today. Scott Stevens bats it. Robert Brown picks it off. And look at the big fella, 35 yards down to the 16. The next play. Tomczak under pressure. Watch him float one to Perry Kemp. And watch what Kemp does. Barnum and Bailey are in town. It's a circus catch, and the Pack lead at 21-7 at the half. They're doing the Lindy. Haven't done it that much this year. Second half, IV during the first half. Fever down. Chris Miller replaces Tolliver to the #1 draft pick. One of them, Mike Pritchard, for 29 yards. And after a pass interference penalty, Steve Broussard barrels in off left tackle. 21-14. Green Bay lead down to 7 points. First play of the 4th quarter. Tomczak to Sterling Sharp. It's a pretty play as Deion is burned. It's 28-14 Green Bay. But the Falcons wouldn't die. Chris Miller sees a bad moon rising, as in Andre Rison. 19 yards. And then the Packers see trouble on the way. It's a touchdown to Rison. 20 yards, 28-21, the Packers lead. Rison tells his mates we're not done, and just 11 seconds later, he was right. Charles Wilson to return the kick, but he's nailed by Obergelli. It's a fumble. Country Joe and the Fishback returns it for a touchdown. We're tied at 28-all. Special teams for the Falcons.
And Jerry Glanville drills his football team on stripping the football. When you're returning, you have to know that. Protect the football with both hands. It doesn't happen. Result is a touchdown for the Falcons right here.
So now the Packers have played so well to have the lead, but now we're tied at 28. Next possession, 3rd and 9. Tomczak to Perry Kemp. You think he only makes circus catches in the end zone? Watch this. Yes, it's a catch. The Packers are deep. Leads into a Chris Jackie field goal attempt at 26 yards. Good. The Packers lead at 31-28. Falcons line up for the tying field goal, but Oliver Barnett, motion, move it back 5 yards. Norm Johnson tries a longer field goal, but right of your screen, Chris Hinton, motion, move it back 5 yards. Now it's over a 50-yard kick. So they've taken him out of field goal range on 4th down. They have to go for it. And Jerry Glanville watches in pain as Chris Miller throws incomplete to Michael Haynes, and the Packers think they've won it down in Atlanta. Deion's hat says you gotta believe. And after throwing on 3rd down to stop the clock, Paul Orange McJulian drops the snap, and then he's in trouble. Can't make the 1st down. Rindy and Foddy knows what this means. You've got to be kidding. We've given him another chance. 3rd and 7 with 51 seconds to go. Miller to Rison in front of the cameraman. He's out of bounds. And then finally, 46 seconds to go. Miller to Rison. A touchdown. The Falcons late again. Have won again. They come back from 2 touchdowns back. 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. Atlanta beats the Packers 35-31. 10 touchdown catches now for Rison. The Falcons up their mark to 8-5. Rison 8 catches for 124 yards in an entertaining ball game. It was one that we didn't think would be. And really, the Packers are the ones we thought that would be awful today, Tommy. But Tomczak looked very good even though he came up a loser.